Hello and everyone, welcome back to a brand new reading. I'm Harisha and today we are here to do a very fun reading in the starting of January 2022, which is all about working on your personality. It's all about how others see you, whether it is a stranger, whether it is your friends, your family, your partner, or your colleagues. Everybody, how they see you, what do they like, what do they don't like. It's going to be super personal, super detailed, so also personal in terms of understanding yourself a better uh, personality, and also seeing yourself into a different light and a different perspective. So I think that this reading is going to be a great one, because this is one of a kind reading which I'm doing. This is a very general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Now you can see on the screen all the four piles. You can pick yours from. You can choose any one which calls out to you. The first one is beauty. Second one is moving forward. Third one is angels and spirit guides. And the fourth one is freedom. You can pick out any pile you like as per the words, as per the colors, as per the images, as per the numbers, anything you like. If you are still confused, take a deep breath with your eyes closed. And when you open your eyes, the first pile you see will be where you find your reading. Alright, let's get started. Alright, welcome to your reading, everybody who picked pile number one, the beauty card. I know this is a super beautiful card with so much purity, with the statue of Buddha, colors of autumn, a lovely calm river flowing by, a very natural space. If you imagine to be there, you can just already start feeling a warm breeze gushing against your cheeks. If you pick this card, I personally feel that the number three will resonate with you. And apart from that, this card can be about you if you have been somewhere feeling underconfident about yourself, with the way you look, with the way you feel when you are out around people. Maybe you are somebody with a little bit of inferiority complex, and the card of beauty just tells me that all you need to worry about is feeling beautiful from the inside and not worrying about how people perceive you. Because this card can really talk about inner wisdom with the statue of Buddha here. And of course, the colors of autumn. Autumn talks about letting go of the old beliefs and making space for the new. So I feel that this can be an important lesson here. Maybe you've already adjusted with the way you feel around others, but that's not how you should be. Take this as a sign that you are beautiful no matter what. It's okay to, fall into the trap of society standards, but however you look, this is a great lesson for you that you are beautiful inside out, from your heart, from your face, from your body, everywhere. And once you start feeling that, that is when that extra confidence which you need in your life will come in. And there is no point of feeling inferior to anybody in your life, because this card is all about, positivity, showing that all the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. This is what I personally feel as well, because I've also fallen into the traps of society where I feel that people judge me with the way I look. But if those people are in that zone of thinking, maybe they do not align with you at the moment. So you can take a break from that and just move on, make your own space, do your own thing, and own every little thing as a part of your desires and goals and everything else. So let's start with your tarot reading. Let's find out. What are we talking about today? We are talking about what others see in you but you don't. So the first cards I'm picking up are about how you see yourself. Let's see your perspective first. Alright, so the first card is Eight of Cups and Eight of Wands. Wow, double eights. I already love this. So Eight of Cups and Eight of Wands, both cards are all about movement, some sort of movement. Maybe you are one of those people who finds themselves juggling between things happening way too fast, everything coming in all at once, and then losing everything all at once. Maybe you feel that you are one of those people who is not somebody uh, nicely taken care of, or you might feel that people might not value you for who you are, and they just see you from your appearances. They just are with you only in the good times, and they do not support you in your bad times. People find it easy to leave you and go. Maybe all these things might have been a general pattern in your life, but the double eights here show me that you have had a lot of ups and downs in your life, and that has really shaped who you are today. That has really shaped you into how you see yourself and how others see you. I feel that maybe where you are right now in your life is all based on this particular perception that no matter how much happy you get, there is something bad just around the corner about to happen, or things will get okay when they will want to, but right now I'm just suffering into my own mess. Maybe all these are general feelings with you. So I feel that this is quite a negative perspective towards yourself, because what happens with you is life, but that's not you. So you need to stop seeing yourself in this underconfident, very undermined light, because that's really not who you are. Now let's see how others see you in the first go, and how they feel about you when you've bonded really well with them, when you've already gel up with them so well. So I'm going to pick two cards. The first card about how others see you in the first impression is Seven of Swords, and how they perceive you once they've bonded with you. King of Swords, look at this. Both swords categories. This shows so much transition from how you are being perceived at once and how you actually are in their eyes at the end of it. So I feel that Seven of Swords really talks about you not being able to open up that much to different kinds of people. Maybe you can be a bit of an introvert who might just not feel like opening up to people only on the basis of how you look, or you might feel that you probably are not up to their level. You might feel like they might not be really interested in you. All these might be very, very, very general thoughts, so it's okay to have them. There's nothing bad about it. But once they get to know you, uh, it's all about seeing yourself as the royalty you are. They see you, they see your aura, they know that you are one of those people who doesn't like bullshit. They know that if they are shady around you, you might just not pay attention to them anymore. So this little transition between Seven of Swords and King of Swords only happens when they spend time with you. So the more people spend time with you, the more they know about you. Seven of Swords can also give an indication to people that you probably are not um, that clear about your own ethics. Maybe you are more of a situational person who does things as and when situation comes in. So I feel that this is something that is already built in your personality since your childhood, from your school time probably, or your college time. So maybe this is how exactly you might act around people. You might just want to not socialize anymore and just walk away, right? Let's see what others love about you. Wow. What others love about you would be really about your ability to sort their problems, ability to help them with your knowledge of understanding things deeply, of understanding technicalities rationally, irrationally, both ways, in terms of work, in terms of habits, in terms of careers, in terms of love. Maybe you are one of the great person they can come to for advice. The second card I pulled up was Nine of Swords. So in this situation, I feel that the Nine of Swords shows how solution focused you are. Maybe you are one of those people who doesn't really worry that much about something as much as they worry about the solution. So probably you might be upset about something, but you switch to finding a solution very quickly, and people see that in you. I'm telling you, people really do see that in you, and they love that thing about you. I feel that having issues and still being able to come out of it, still being able to help people out of it, is a strength of yours. And I feel that, yes, people do see it. That is not being ignored. You are valued where you are being seen. So, just don't worry about anybody else and shine your own light everywhere you go. Don't worry about not opening up that much. Don't worry about not being so available. It's all a part of, you know your childhood baggages which you're carrying on as of now also. So just let that all go and be yourself at the level best. Let's see what others don't like about you. The first card I picked up is King of Wands, and the second is Three of Wands, both Wands cards. So I feel that whenever you get lazy, you might be a little bit too lazy, I feel, because the King of Wands and the Three of Wands tell me that if you are too passionate about something, you will meet oceans and skies for it. But if you get into the procrastination zone, then nobody can pull you out of it. Even if they need your help, you won't be available because you are inside your own shell where you don't want to even peep outside. So maybe this can be one of the major personality traits of you, with being so powerfully out there with people, with being so helpful to people, with being such a mentor to people. uh, Falling into a procrastinating lazy zone, it's quite normal. That's all right. Also, this can talk about your anger also. Maybe you're one of those people who might be, very stern when it comes to their own virtues. And if somebody else tries to cross over them, then you might just be like a volcano waiting to erupt. So I feel that that can be another one of the issues. So, along with your anger and the procrastination, I don't think there is anything else that might be an issue. It's a very generic one, and it's a very common one. So, I feel that this is something you don't need to worry about that much, because the people who really love you are still ignoring these things and are with you. So, I feel that this is all good in the hood. All right, so let's find out what you need to change about yourself in personality wise, for your betterment, for the betterment of everything you do in your relationships or in your career. Sorry. Oh wow, so the first card I got is the Devil card, the second card I got is the Chariot card. Both major arcana cards. I'm using the Friends Tarot here. The Chariot and the Devil card both are cards of, pulling each other out of chaos at the same time. But the Devil card can talk about falling into this negative loop of unworthiness. You might feel like you are stuck somewhere. That's all in your thought process. Maybe you are one of those people with some sort of an addiction to a toxic thought pattern, whether it is about the way you look, whether it is about somebody else, whether it is about um, your career, your spouse, or anything. Maybe there is a thought pattern of you which might come in time and again and make you fall into the trap of a very unhealthy way of thinking. So I feel the devil card is here for that. So next time, whenever certain things go wrong and you feel very anxious, you feel very overwhelmed, that is your cue that you're falling into this unhealthy thinking pattern and you need to break it. You need to divert your mind. You need to bring in focus and determination to help yourself, to stand up for yourself. The Chariot card also talks about fast forward movement. So maybe you are one of those people who doesn't really like that much of quick paced things in your life. So the Chariot card can also talk about adapting to those things, because maybe you like things in a slower progress way. Maybe you like things to go from base to one level in a very subtle, in a very exponential way. But this whole Chariot card shows me that having a quick movement, moving out of the whole toxic thing, the whole procrastination thing has to be a quick one, because the slower it is, the faster you fall back into the trap of this whole pattern of thinking, which is something you should really, really avoid. Um, Apart from that, I personally feel that you have a very enigmatic personality. You don't need to worry about what others tell you or see you. You just have to, be there for people who are there for you. You do not need to be a people pleaser. You do not need to feel inferior. You do not need to feel any other way around. All right. Just for the last question, let me see what Oracle card has to say about it. So I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle here. The card I'm picking is Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I feel that this can be an important card for you. Maybe it can be about this devil card that has come up. Maybe there is something which is triggering you into this unhealthy pattern. So, what you can also do is find out what is bringing you back into this toxic thing. Yes, so the mirror card can be really talking about the devil card here. Maybe you just work on your feelings, you work on how things have been going on inside your head instead of just portraying things out of the blue. Things might not be as they seem they are. Maybe you're just mirroring a lot of emotional trauma you might be holding inside your heart, and that can be something which needs to be worked on, which needs to be sorted out, which needs to be understood better from your end. Next up, I have the Gods and Goddesses deck. Let's see what messages do we have from this. We have the card Ganesha for pile number 1. It's the beautiful card. So Ganesha is also known as the remover of obstacles. Peace and prosperity, physical and mental power, success in initiating new ventures. So maybe this card can talk about you being a very good listener, you being a very, 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 what can we say, wise person as a whole. Maybe sometimes you are the one to help people to cross over challenges in their life with the advice thing which I just told you about. So maybe this card can show me that everything that is, coming into your life, you help people get over their sorrows, and you help them be liven up. You let them share their side of stories, you listen to them very well, you like gelling up with people, you like going out, having dinners, and going out with friends. At the same time, you're not one of those people who speaks that much. So this card can be showing that about you. um, Also, you might be worried about your weight issues, maybe at times, that maybe you can be obese also. It's just on the basis of the card. It's absolutely um, unconnected in a way. It's just some things that are coming into my mind when we talk about being very conscious about your beauty, being very conscious about how you look and how things are when you see yourself. So I think that is a great sign. Last but not the least, I have my own oracle deck, the Turn of Time deck. If you have been a regular watcher on my channel, you know that this is my very own deck for everybody who is a reader as well as a non-reader. You can purchase this deck. The details are in the description box below. Let's see, what card do I have for pile number 1. See, I got the card change of perspective. I told you you need to change your perspective in order to see who you truly are instead of how you have made an image of yourself. This is absolutely magic. This is why I do shuffling on camera. This is so beautiful. You need to change perspective of the way you are and let your true self be out there in front of people. Be there to show that, okay, you are all there, but I am not an inferior person and I am here to make a mark. You work on that all together. This is absolutely amazing. I love it already. All right, that's all what I have for your reading. Sorry. I hope you had a great time. I hope you had a wonderful, detailed reading about how you are yourself, what you need to work on, what you need to do about making things better with your personality. And it can help massively in the starting of the new year to, cover up all your goals which you might have for yourself. So I feel that this reading is definitely going to work out for you. Also, this is a timeless reading, so whenever it comes across, it's going to really resonate with you. Apart from that, please make sure to like this video, comment down below if you have any other thoughts, or just let me know which pile did you pick. uh, Subscribe to my channel to support my journey here on YouTube. Also, make sure to join my Neophilia core community where I give out lifetime membership discounts on all our products and services, and also free zodiac horoscope every week. The joining is also free, so this is a win-win deal. And of course, apart from that, please make sure to follow me on Instagram. I do daily content there about spirituality, crystals, manifestations, and whatnot. So, see you on the other side of the app. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome to your reading, everybody who picked pile number 2. So if you've picked the moving forward card, this reading is for you. So if we talk about the moving forward card, as you can see, there is such a beautiful arrow which is just going forward into this vast sea of unknowingness, and wherever its path is crossing, it's just creating unique design. So I feel that this is somebody in a person who is very much about movement. You don't like stagnant energy. You don't like to have boring days in life. You are one of those people who thrive on action, who thrive on fast forward movement, who love adventure, who might just want to do things that are just out of the blue and make it happen for yourself. So I feel that this can be, sorry, some bit of your personality. Also with the air word here, maybe you're one of those people who loves talking about things, who loves imagining scenarios, who loves different kinds of cultures. You love going out with people from different religions or personalities or countries, maybe, if that resonates with you. It's just a way of living life on the edge where you are with right now. So I feel that this is a great sign for being somebody who just wants to live their life to the fullest and not worry about day to day jobs or relationships or families and stuff like that. So let's just find out, drop into the details of how things are. So the first cards I'm picking out are about how you see yourself. Let's see what are your thoughts. The moon and the Fool, both major cards. So I feel that you are one of those people who is very emotional. And as I told you, you are quite adventurous. The Fool talks about, embarking upon adventures, embarking upon unknown things, and it's just something that it's just a part of your personality. It's just a part of how you want to live life. It's just a part of how you want to go ahead with life. You don't like uh, what can we say? You don't like conventional things. You like unconventionality way more than you think you do. The moon card talks about having an emotional forefront. Maybe you're one of those people who loves nighttime because of this moon card showing up. Also, you can be those people who is quite a perfectionist, who is wanting to have very very sorted life, no worries, and at the same time you want to drop into the unknown but with a sense of knowing how to maneuver things around. So I feel that this is how you see yourself, and which is a very very amazing way of seeing it. Also, you are quite aware of your good parts and the bad parts, so that is also another nice thing. You feel like you know everything about yourself, and that is amazing level of confidence, I must say. Let's see how others see you in the first go, and what do they feel about you after you've already bonded with them. The first card I'm picking up is the Strength card, and the next card I'm picking up is the Emperor. Again, both major cards. Wow. So the strength card is what they see you when they first meet you. Maybe they see you as a very headstrong person. When you talk about your stories with them, you might be quite an extrovert, I must say. When they know you initially, when they get to know you and meet you, maybe you come across as a very courageous person. You come across as a person who just wants to show people what they are made of, and that is what the strength card is talking about. They see you as the super courageous person who is not living the ordinary life. They live the extraordinary life, and they like it that way. So I feel that that can be a great sign. The next card I have is the Emperor. So once they get to know you, they know that what you like the most is stability, but in the unknown. So you want to just explore and find things where you can create new and new comfort zones. They know that about you. They will get to know it once you are so much in comfortable space with them. It's just a journey of knowing that you like adventure, to knowing that okay, this person is actually a very stable person who loves new surroundings, who wants to make their own little empire, who wants to just grow into a very beautiful way of life. They want to enjoy life. They like to control their things. So I told you this before also. You might be a person who doesn't want to jump in blindfolded. You want to jump into the unknown, but not blindfolded. All right, let's see what they absolutely love and adore about you. The Star card, it's all about hope, and it's all about opportunities that you bring in with you. So, the Star card here talks about you being very hopeful and, of course, standing up after falling down. And it's like one of those people who are always positive about life. So you are like that, and they love that about you, that no matter what wrong goes in your life, no matter in your lowest phase, also, you are at your best. You are at the most perfect, headstrong place in your life where you are ready to stand back up and work on your own solutions, work on your own betterment, making things stable, and get things going, because I told you earlier also, you are one of those people who likes movement. Another card I have here is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about being very, very generous with what you have to offer to people. Maybe you are one of those people who is quite open when it comes to helping friends and families with their finances, with their life. Maybe you're one of those people who has a lot many contacts, and you are one of those friends who people call when they need any help from any XYZ person, and you are the mediator working for them. So I feel that the Ace of Pentacles here talks about you being a very generous person in order to help people, in order to just create new opportunities, new space for them. Maybe you like to take people along with you on your expeditions, or wherever you go, probably. So I feel that that is something really exciting to know. Okay, let's see what you might need to work upon in yourself. Oh, nice. We have the Empress and the Ace of Wands card. So the Empress card talks about a lot of it talks about two things. Well, first is the relationship part of your life, and another one is your productivity, your creativity. So the Empress card can also talk about you being very much into this fast forward movement zone where you want to get things done as quickly as possible, but you might compromise on its quality, you might compromise on its certainty, you might be one of those people who wants to meet the deadlines but don't want to meet the deadlines with a level of perfect work. So I feel that the Empress can show up for that. Maybe you need to work upon the quality of things you do, the quality of experiments you do, whether it's with traveling, whether it's with your work or your relationships, all of it. And the Ace of Wands talks about passion, passion in terms of your career, passion in terms of finding the purpose of life. At some time, when you once start your journey, maybe you're one of those people who likes to get that attention from people, and that is why you hold on to it, because you feel like if you stop, or if you don't do it with the right ethics, you might just lose people's attention, and that is something you don't want to play with. So with this passion card, I'm really feeling that you need to recall on your passions, you need to recall on your purpose, you need to work upon why you're living such a life. So I feel that that is very important. Let's see what people don't like about you, so that you have an informed awareness that what you need to work on. So the first card I have is Ten of Pentacles, and the second card I have is the Lovers. All right. Yes, this Empress card can definitely be about a relationship, because what they might not like you is how you are as a person in relationship, or maybe you're one of those people who is commitment phobic, because I have the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles together. Both are cards of joyous unions, both are cards of celebrations, both are cards of committing into a lifelong thing. So maybe you what they see in you is a commitment phobic person, which they don't like about you. So you definitely need to work on that. Maybe you are one of those people who likes to be with one girl at a time and another one at another time, and vice versa. It can be guy also. So you need to work on that. You need to have stability, you need to work on your family, you need to work on your growth. You cannot ignore things and just move out of a certain situation. You cannot be those people where be that kind of a person where you just ignore the problem in order to solve it. You have to one or the other day come back to it, and they really don't like that about you. So maybe you can start working on that as well. Let's see what other changes you can bring into yourself with the Work Your Light Oracle. Okay, the card I'm picking up is the Unfolding Rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So maybe this is about the kind of life you want to live, the kind of person you are. Maybe you feel that going on expeditions, going on unknown adventures, going to places where you feel very much comfortable in being with strangers, being with new kind of people. It feels good because it is supposed to happen for you in order to understand yourself better instead of just enjoying and coming back and not taking any lessons from out of it. If you are a person who doesn't open up that much emotionally, then this is a sign that you have to open up. You have to take life into yourself, because what you might be doing right now is just ignoring your problems and running away from those. So, what you can really do is, once you are out somewhere, when you're trying to ignore your problems, you really give a thought about it. You do not need to involve people, you need to give it a thought, because that is where you'll find your solution, because that will be the best part of your time which you utilize to give a new energy to an old perspective, to an old situation. So I feel that that is something that can really really help to you. Next up we have the Gods and Goddesses Oracle. Let's see what card do we have for pile number 2. So the card I have is Yamuna, the dwarf avatar. Receiving charity, resisting cheats and tricksters, being charitable in the right spirit. I told you this earlier. Maybe you're one of those people who likes to help people, who likes to be there for people, and that is why this card might have come up. So this is all about being able to help people financially. Maybe if you are not being able to do that right now, as and when the space grows, that is when you'll be able to help it to people. um Ability to use trickery for a good cause. Yes, this can be a sign of a great, great, great traveler, a great adventurer, which means that you use your skills into good causes. The only thing you're not using them is for yourself, and that is what you need to do right now. Because when you are helping others, when you're being there for others, you need to also see that, are you filling your own cup? Are you being there for yourself? Are you just justifying all your adventures for yourself or not? And that should be a sign enough for you. Last but not the least, the Turn of Time Oracle. If you're a regular watcher on my channel, you might know that this is my very own deck for everybody who is a reader or a non-reader. It's for everyone who wants to get universal messages on any situation. You can check the description if you want to go ahead and buy it after the reading is over. Alright. The card I have for pile number 2 is Affirmations. I am the author of my story. I am resilient, I am growing, I am enough, I am kind, and I can. All the affirmations written for you. Maybe you're one of those people who is so positive about themselves, who just wants to, excel in all areas of life, because you feel that the moment you accept failure, that moment everything you've done so far will come down to a zero. And I feel that that is absolutely untrue. You are not supposed to feel that way. Even if you don't feel that way, you might have that as a subconscious thought. Sorry, it's okay to take help from the universe. It's okay to trust the universe. It's okay to be somebody who wants to manifest abundance, who wants to manifest everything they want, and not just work on themselves only. You can use your manifestation techniques to feel better about yourself, to work on yourself, to work on your relationships. to work on your family, to work on your friends, everything all together. I feel that you have lived your life enough for yourself, but you have not used the lessons enough to um, hone yourself, right? What you need to do right now is you can still go on adventures, and this time you can take your friends, family along, you can take your spouse along, and then you can see how beautiful it turns out to be with a lot of memories, with a lot of, happiness which you never knew you would feel, even if you are with them or not. But taking people into your comfort zone will give you a different kind of joy. So I feel that this is very important for you. But yep, that's all what I have for you today. Please make sure to like this video, comment down below, let me know which pile did you choose. Did this pile resonate with you or not? Um, Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel as it is a great way of supporting my journey here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Neophilia by Harisha. It's my only Instagram page where I work for tarot readings. You can get a personal reading done. I give out free consultations on DM. You can also join my Neophilia core community. It is a free joining lifetime members only program. Once you subscribe, you get access to free zodiac horoscopes every week. Yes, that's right. No other email spamming, I promise. But that's all what I have for you today. Please make sure to get connected with me. Check out all my other videos on my channel also. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello and everyone, welcome to your reading. Everybody who picked pile number 3, the Angels and Spirit Guides card. So from this card, what I'm getting is maybe you're one of those people who is more of a healer, who believes in light workers and light seekers, and you believe in the universe. You like manifesting things with the universe, co-creating with the universe. You're one of those people probably believing blindly in signs and things you see. I'm also a bit like that, but yes. um, Also, you're one of those people who believes into the energy science, who believes that angels and spirit guides are really there to take care of you. You also believe in numbers, you believe in the planetary alignment, you believe in tarot cards, you believe in predictions, you believe in horoscopes. You're one of those people who believe in pseudosciences because you feel it works for you. And that is the number one trait of a healer. That is the number one trait of somebody who really believes that they can make things work just by the um, faith in it. So I feel that you yourself might be somebody who is very intuitive. You just might know things with instinct that this is about to happen, or you just remember somebody and that person might just call you up. And I feel that that is a great trait to have, because it's beautiful to have those kinds of access to our own skills, right? Let's shuffle some tarot cards and find out who you truly are and how others see you. The first cards I'm picking out are about you, how you see yourself. I have the Tower and I have the Hermit. Okay. So I feel that you are one of those people who always feels like life is never getting okay, and you sort of feel tired and isolated, and you feel like you see yourself like this crybaby who never gets fair deals, who never feels good things done to them, who never feels taken care of. Sorry. If you're one of those people, this reading is definitely for you, because how you see yourself is not how the others are going to see you. But these two perspectives of yourself are definitely wrong. Maybe yes, you are very spiritual with the Hermit card. You are working on yourself and you're awakening. But at the same time, with the Tower card, I can see that you might be one of those people who is very angry, who is very much triggered by everything that is happening in their life. Anger is not a negative aspect, it is just a, a way of just letting your thoughts flow out, because sometimes it's going to get frustrating, right? um, Maybe you're angry on how things have worked out on your life, and you have become this person who is always having a lot of negative outlook towards life, a lot of unstable outlook towards life. And I feel that that is something that you shouldn't do, because right now you're building stages of life. I feel that you are very much of a beginner into the spirituality thing, and whatever you've gone through in your life was a way to push you into spirituality, was a way to push you into the understanding of your own soul. So I feel that this is really, really important. It's okay to feel isolated, but when you're working on your own awakening, you're working on your own manifestations and spirituality goals. I feel that being alone, it's going to be the best time of your life. I'm telling you, listen to me, right? Let's find out how others see you in the first go and once they get to know you properly. Wow, the first card is Ten of Wands. Maybe you are one of those people who talks to people always about their problems. The Ten of Wands can talk about somebody who's carrying a lot of emotional baggage. I just told you with the Tower card. Maybe you are one of those people who's carrying a lot of um, past things along with them. Maybe when people first meet you, you tend to be somebody who would complain about life, who would just talk about their problems and nothing else, and that might give off a bit negative vibe. So I feel that that is something you should stop doing. You can talk about your problems, I'm not saying no, but you need to utilize time to first bond with those people, first bond with strangers, and that then work on them. So I feel that this is a very important step for you. But once they get to know you, the Page of Wands is telling me it's all about your best qualities. They know how passionate about you are about everything in life. They know how badly you want things to go right. They know how much it matters to you that you have your work and your relationship, your family, your career, everything sorted. So I feel that this is a very important card. This shows that you are not what you have been carrying along with. You are a completely different individual who is very bubbly, but it needs space, it needs time to nurture that part of you, that part of your personality. And I feel that it's a very good card, but you have gone through so much in life that you don't trust people with your true self, and I feel that that needs to change very well. Let's see what others love about you. Okay, so people love your fight for yourself. The first card I have is the Ten of Swords. The second one I have is the Seven of Wands. Maybe you're one of those people who has, even after so much of trouble in life, you're still working on your life to make it better, and you have not given up in your life. And I feel like that is a beautiful, beautiful trait of you, and the people around you who really love you appreciate that a lot about you. You might feel unworthy, you might feel undervalued, but being somebody who is not giving up is only a trait of warriors, true warriors, and I feel that that is a part of you. The Seven of Wands, on the other hand, talks about fighting for your own self, fighting for your own truth. Maybe you're one of those people who is here to break the generational curses, and that is why Seven of Wands is here to give you that extra strength you need to make things work in your favor, to make things go ahead for you, to make things work out in a way where you feel like you have achieved something after so much of struggle. So I feel that this is very, very great skill of yours. It's not a good skill, it's a great skill because you're ready and prepared for anything that comes in your way to fight your own good, right? Let's see what others don't like about you, because that is also something we are going to work on today. We are here to polish your whole personality as a whole. Okay, we have Nine of Wands and the Death. Okay, Nine of Wands can often mean that, you are always worried about something or the other. You are always, you know, stuck somewhere, and that is what others don't like. Maybe you're one of those people who get stuck in a particular situation and they can't find their way out. They can't find a solution, or you are one of those people who's not even diverting their mind into finding a solution. So I feel that that is something you really, really need to work on, because being persistent is one of the greatest abilities of a warrior as well. You need to stay patient. You need to not really, create a mess when you are at the end of a particular thing, because you have gone through too many things, because you have changed as a person. You also see things in different way. You don't stick to the same perspective of life, right? You need to upgrade as and when that happens. The next up, we have the Death card. The Death is the card of transformation. Maybe you're one of those people who is not very good at accepting changes, who's not very good at seeing things in a positive way. Maybe you get very much drawn back into this sadness loop. So I feel that others might not really like that thing about you, that you stay sad and upset or angry about certain things way longer than you need to. You need to be more accepting instead of resisting changes, because the Death is a card of transformation, the Death is a card of changes, the Death is a card of upgrading to a new you. So I feel that whenever certain things go wrong in your life, you don't accept changes, you don't accept the new reality and make it your own. Instead of that, you just keep on crying, you just keep on resisting it, and just make it a huge chaos till it is, way too much out of hands, and then you need to forcefully accept it. So I feel that that is a very important message here. What do you need to work on for yourself is all about justice, and second one is Knight of Wands. I absolutely love this reading for you, by the way. Why? Because the justice talks about finding your own karmic balance. Whatever has gone wrong in your life, you just need to accept that, everything has happened because of your past life karmic balances. No matter where you are in your life, you are divinely protected, because the Justice card is always about having that integrity, having that positivity, having that knowing that whatever I'm going through because of my karmas, and then you don't make any more negative karmas in order to make your life better and better, step by step, slowly and steadily. The next card we have is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is also a card of quick movement. It's also a card of not being at one place for very much longer. The Knight of Wands really asks you to be very enthusiastic about life instead of, you know, being way too slow, being way too absorbed into the negative energy of it. You need to ignite that passion in you again and again. When we talked about the Page of Wands here, that is somebody uh, inside of you which needs to come out often, which needs to work out often, which needs to be out in the world more than it is right now. Bring out the true you, because that is what this Knight of Wands talks about. Knight of Wands are kind of people who are really at their game, they are moving forward. You are manifesting so much good in your career, so much good in your love, so much good in your family. Yes, things might have gone wrong, but that doesn't mean that you are going to stay in a wrongful place for much longer. It's going to change, and you need to have that in your vibration. You need to have that in your own consciousness to, let this whole thing work out for you, because your angels and spirit guides are already there to guide you and protect you. Listen to your own intuition. Step up and use all your spiritual powers to make this your best life yet. Right? Let's find out what all you need to change with the help of this Work Your Light Oracle as well. Let's see what extra message do we have. Okay, the message I have for you today, pile number 3, is awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I told you you are on your own path of awakening, and this is so special to see this card up here, to see this come out of the deck, because I know you're working on yourself. Yes, you're not able to understand things into much detail now. Maybe you are on the basic spirituality understanding level right now. But as and when you understand things on a deeper level, that is when you will awaken. That is when you will know your true power. You'll know the power of your own intuition, your manifestations. You'll be able to connect with your own angels and spirit guides. And this is so, so, so beautiful. Energetic upgrades is written here, and it can also mean that everything that is going on around in your life, everything you feel is wrong in your life, is only upgrading your comfort zones, because those energy are not serving you anymore. So don't be afraid to change. Accept all the changes, because it is being brought to you by the universe. All right. Next up, we have the Gods and Goddesses deck. Let's see what card do I have for group number 3. Okay, the card I have for you is Hanuman, the monkey god. Let's see what words do we have. Capacity to persevere, physical strength and fighting abilities. Wow. Superhuman power to accomplish acts of service, ability to increase one's attitude of love in performing selfless service. So with I really resonate with the part of physical strength and fighting ability, because we have been constantly talking about you fighting your own reality, you fighting your own truth, you fighting your own life. So I feel that this card is here to just guide you that yes, you can do it. You do not need to give up. You do not need to worry about anything else in your life. With the monkey god, with the Hanuman card, we all know that Hanuman has always trusted his god blindly and has seen wonderful things happen for them, and they were able to help in making world a bit better place. Just like that, you need to have blind faith in your angels and spirit guides and trust the universe that things are happening in a way, way, way bigger uh, perspective than you can see right now. So let it happen, let it flow. Sorry, let it come to you in its own time, and just have trust in the universe altogether. Last but not the least, we have the Turn of Time deck. If you're a regular watcher, if not, this is my own very deck. The Turn of Time deck. It's an oracle deck for everybody who is a reader as well as a non-reader. You can use these cards to, get universal messages for any situations. Let's see what card do I have for you. You can order this deck. All of the other details are in the description box below. Okay, the card that fell out is 6 months. Wow, maybe you are one of those people who's looking to see some real changes in life. And I feel that this is a card that fell out of it. And it's just something that's really, really beautiful to see, because maybe you have been questioning yourself that when will things get right? When will things start to happen? when will changes come? When will I start feeling good? And to the answer to all your when questions is 6 months from now. If whenever you see this reading, it's 6 months from now, you will be in 70 to 80% of a better place than what you are in right now, what mess you are in right now. So I feel that this is a great sign. This is something that is especially out here for you. This is showing that all the changes you want, all the good things you want in life, all the manifestations in life, are they going to work out for you? Yes, they are going to work out for you, but in 6 months of time. Just take notice of that, let that energy absorb, and accept that yes, you are on a really, really beautiful journey. You are here to live a life, you're here to begin a new journey just when you are about to end your whole karmic cycle thing, and work on yourself so 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 beautifully. But that's all what I have for you today. I hope you've had fun. I hope you've had some important messages that resonated with you. If it did, please make sure to comment down below and let me know what resonated the most. Like this video, share it with your friends and family if you find this helpful. Please also make sure to subscribe to my channel, as it is a great way of supporting my journey here on YouTube. You can join my Neophilia Core community. It is a members only arena where I give out lifetime discounts for all my products and services. And also, once you subscribe for free to the email list, you also get weekly horoscopes on your zodiac that are also free, no charges, absolutely. Apart from that, please make sure to follow me on Instagram. All the rest of the details are in the description box below. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello and welcome to your reading. Last but not the least, pile number 4. If you pick this beautiful freedom card, this reading is for you. I feel that you are somebody who is very, very much into a constant fight with the society. You do not want to fall into norms of society. You do not want to fall into the beauty of set rules. You want to make your own rules, no matter how good or bad they might be, how bettering they might be or not. You're one of those people who is always working on their own journey, who wants to, earn freedom on their own skills, on their own abilities, and not fight with the people. Yes, so you're not one of those people who wants to give up to rules and regulations. You want to live your life on own terms. You want to make space for yourself. You want to make your own name in your career, also in your love also. Maybe you want to be one of those people who wants to set an example that controlling is not the right thing. Controlling is something you do not really trust into. It can be any particular part of your life, it can be anything you believe is not serving you. Um, I feel that you're one of those people who is quite focused on working, who is quite focused on being financially so stable, so 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 stable, that you can do anything with your life. You want that kind of freedom. It gives you the adrenaline to feel that the kind of happiness that would follow with your financial independence would be way higher, would be way above your life right now, or above your thoughts and your restrictions right now. So I feel that that is something, maybe that's a part of your mindset. Let's see what cards do I have for you. Let's see how you see yourself first. So I picked out the card of the Hierophant. Maybe you feel like a leader, you feel like a mentor to others who are also on the same journey. You want to see stability in your life and you are working on that. The Hierophant is a card of leadership, and the Four of Wands is a card of stability. So I feel that you teach people how to be stable in their lives. by being an example, by being somebody who is there to guide, by being somebody who is there to support any thoughts others might have. Maybe you're one of those cool cousins who is there to, always be ready to help others on any of the craziest ideas they might have, because true stability comes with the peace of mind. It comes with understanding that living life on your own terms is best. So I feel that that is one of the key uh, skills and parts of your personalities. Let's see how others see you when they first meet you versus how they see you when you've already been in touch with them for a long, long time. Okay, the first card is Six of Cups, and the second one is Page of Swords. Okay, Six of Cups, the people around you really see you as this great, great friend. The Six of Cups is also a card of um, feeling like there is somebody to take care of them. They can be themselves around you. You give that warmth, you give that happiness to them, as opposed to when you are quite comfortable with them. You are exactly the same kid that they are. You have this beautiful inner child who doesn't come out that often. But once you are super comfortable with somebody, it comes out. It has a lot of joy. It has a lot of fun with those people. You are one of those people who is comfortable to be around with. You are very, very, very unpredicted. Unpredictable also. Slip of tongue. It's not a negative part of you, it's the most exciting part of you, because sometimes you are this mature person who just works on their life, who works on their freedom, and the other time you are this little baby who wants to bubble up the space. You want to just be a charming person wherever you go, and make heads turn where you are. So I feel that both these parts of your personality are equally good, and that is how people see you. That is what they appreciate in you. Let's see what they actually love about you. So the cards I'm picking up are the World and Temperance. Wow. Both major cards. The World card talks about your ability to see and help people in their own journey. The World card is always about traveling. The World card is always about upgrading to where you were to from where you were to where you want to go. So the World card can also talk about you being this person who's able to help people in their own life's journey, be there for them, guide them, be their guiding light, and help them in their journey, manifesting their own goals, seeing that world is not that difficult to be in. You give out new perspectives. The word is also giving me an idea that you accept multiple thought processes all together at once. And I feel that people love that about you. You always act out situationally, and that is something that is a major life skill, and I think that is needed in today's times the most. The second card I have is Temperance. Temperance is the card of doing everything in moderation. Maybe you're one of those people who likes their freedom, but not at the cost of somebody else's emotions. You are one of those people who likes to do everything in moderation, to find that balance, to find that peace, to find that comfort for yourself, and not fall into a particular decision because you have been told to do so. Instead, you just do things yourself to make it feel healthy, to make it feel that good, to make it feel that these things are not bad and these things really need to be brought to light into the world, but not being very rebellious about it. Just being very open, very flowy, very, good about it. So that is one of your key strengths. Let's see what people might not like about you. So the card I'm picking up are Two of Cups and the Magician. Yes. Maybe with the Two of Cups here and the Magician card here, maybe people can sometimes think that you are manipulating them with your thoughts. Because I told you you have multiple thought processes, I feel that the Magician card is here to, just show that sometimes when you give out your thoughts to people, it can feel manipulative because they have never adapted that thought pattern. It's not negative, but it can be perceived in a negative light by others. Two of Cups is showing me that sometimes you might not show that level of commitment, that level of mutual respect to others, that level of efforts to others, which is what you need to work on. Because sometimes you might just tell things and not show up true to your words, and that is something that is creating a little bit of blockages between you and your people. So I feel that you should work on that. You should work on being true to your words and really believing in what you promised or what you said. With the manipulative thoughts card, the magician card, what I really feel is if that happens, if people think that you are bringing a negative light to all of it, just work on letting people know the base of your thoughts, letting people know why do you think this way, if that person is really important and you want the other person to really understand where you're coming from, right? Okay, last but not the least, the cards I'm picking up are about what you might need to change in yourself for the betterment of your own personality. The cards I have are Nine of Cups and Ace of Cups. Wow. Both cups energy, what you really need to work on is filling your own cup first. Maybe you lack massively on your self love part. So, what you really need to do is work on your self love because that is what might be missing from your journey of life. Maybe you have been struggling to find your own space so much that you've forgotten how it feels to love yourself, to take care of yourself, to just be there with yourself in terms of support, the moral support you need from others. It should first come from you and then from others. Nine of Cups can also talk about wishes coming true. So maybe the wishes you might have, sometimes they might not be which would serve the highest good of all. Maybe some of the wishes you might have might hurt others. So, just recheck the whole thing. And with the Ace of Cups card, I feel that you should be emotionally available to your people if somebody is wanting to talk to you, if somebody is wanting to find confinement in you. You should be available to them emotionally. How can you do that? The first step to always growing emotionally is self love. You start taking care of yourself, you start respecting healthier boundaries, you do not give in to emotional blackmails, you do not work on closing off your emotions, instead opening up, seeing why things are the way they are, and you know working on it in a way which would give you a lot of contentment, a lot of satisfaction, a lot of happiness, a lot of just peace of mind, if that makes sense. Let's see what other messages do I have for you from the Work Your Light Oracle. So the messages I have for you, group number 4, are align your life. What is not aligned or needs change? So maybe this can be about your thoughts and your emotions not going together. Maybe you are very strong headed, but you don't know how to put those perspectives in life to use them to make your life better, right? What you really need to do is just make a list of certain things you strongly believe in. Then you make a list of your life thoughts where you feel like you can implement those things. And that is when you see that how you match the level of your thoughts to the reality of your life. And if it's up and down, then how can you balance it? When we talked about the temperance card, It can be about that balance, it can be about that moderation. Right now, maybe you are in a space which needs to find balance, so you work on that, right? Next up, we have the gods and goddesses cards. Let's see, what card do I have for you, pile number 4. So the card I have for you is, just a second, it's Shiva, Mahadev, god of destruction or the creator. Sexual prowess, union with a good marriage partner, detachment from life's unexpected changes, numerous benefits from otherworldly enjoyment to liberation. Okay, so I feel that this is a card to show you that wherever you are in your life, it's okay to be completely out of bounds, because Shiva is also somebody who is not connected to conventional human lives. He has always paved way for himself. He has paved way for different kinds of life realities which are present on the earth. Instead, he would rather live a life in isolation at a place where he can just be with himself. So I feel that that can be something you might connect to as often. Also, it is another way of showing that you detach from all the emotional foundations you have. You detach to your expectations from the world. You just work on your freedom. You just work on yourself. You just work on how you want things to be instead of changing it for everybody. Right? Why? Because this person here, this God here, changed things for himself. He did not force anyone to change. At the end of the day, Mahadev is always worshipped in order to find that balance, in order to find that peace, in order to find that, uh, what can we say, discovery of self. So I feel that this is your time, this is your sign that you need to take this awakening very seriously. You need to take this whole journey of life quite seriously, because that's who you are. That's what is required here. A little bit of dropping into spirituality, a little bit of understanding how you want things to be, and just making it work for yourself first, filling your own cup first, and then worrying about others, right? Next up, I have the last but not the least, my very own deck, the Turn of Time deck. It is an oracle deck for everybody who is a reader as well as a non-reader. You can get universal messages from this deck. If you're interested after the reading, please check out the description below. Okay, the card for group number 4 is a week, and Spirit is saying pick one more. Synchronicities. I want you to notice all the synchronicities that are happening around you. Maybe it can be about signboards which you see quite often. Maybe you see a particular number again and again. I feel that you might be seeing the number tens quite often. I also feel that you might be somebody who is seeing number one quite often. And so 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0, however it works for you, it might resonate because that is the number you might be seeing often. A week is shown to answer one of your prayers, that when will certain thing happen, blah blah blah, whatever question you might have. This card is really showing that within a week's time you will have good news and things will be turning in your favor, so just wait for it. Another card is synchronicities. Now synchronicities always talks about different numbers you see time and again. It shows that universe is working in your favor, so just wait it out, have this faith in the universe, and don't ignore any signs. It's not coincidence, it's here to give you an affirmation that whatever you are wanting is about to happen, so just hold on and don't surrender. I feel that synchronicities can also mean that you keep on seeing a same figurine time and again on your social media, somewhere you're going and you see it on a hoarding, you see it on a logo at a shop, and different kinds of things. So synchronicities really shows up that whatever is happening around you is happening for a reason, and so don't ignore it at all. I feel that this is another important sign, because if we talk about freedom, if we talk about breaking generational curses, having faith that you will be able to do it is the most important, and that is exactly what this card is asking you to do. But that's all what I have for you today. I hope you had an amazing reading, because this was a quite detailed and a quite good reading, I must say. There were so many things, parts of you were peeling out like an onion. Maybe you also didn't know so many things about yourself, so I feel that this is a very important discovery. Apart from that, please make sure to like and comment to let me know what did you think about this reading. How did it feel to know so many parts of you from somebody who is a tarot card reader? Please make sure to share this with friends and family. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel to support my journey here on YouTube. um, Follow me on Instagram at Neophilia by Harisha for daily content there. And of course, please join my Neophilia core community for free horoscopes every week. It is a lifetime membership program, free for all my YouTube viewers. You just sign up with your email and you get a lot of discounts, you get a lot of perks on all my products and services. Also, you can DM me free for consultation on Instagram and I'll be available to you. But that's all what I have for you today. I'll see you next time. Bye.